Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you all for you that were just watching. I think I got my point across pretty clear. Still a little bit angry. So just give me, I need to chill out here. I understand people wanting to call, but you just can't, okay? You just cannot call law enforcement regarding a psychic medium's reading. All it does is piss them off and waste their time because they won't listen. Trust me, I know. So, yeah. Come on in. Tell me, can you hear this music? Can you hear this? Come on in, everybody. Okay, let's see. You don't hear music? Okay, good. Okay, good. Let me see if I turn it up. Do you hear it now? Now? I'm learning how to use this still. Anything? I think you should be able to hear it now. No? Okay. Hi, Sandy. Sandy, you hear it? You hear the music? I'm just learning that this is what I need to do to hear it, get you to hear it. Because all the other streamers play music in the background, and okay, good, okay, awesome, okay, thank you very much, okay. And if I turn it right down, tell me if it sounds okay. I've turned it down. Does it sound okay? Ah, there you go, Wanda. Okay, honey. Is it too loud? Does it sound funny? Hi, Cecilia. Hi, babe. So come on in, everybody. We'll wait for people to get in here. Now you do? Okay. Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. It's good? Oh, there you go. Yay. Okay. Hi, Miriam. Welcome back, hon. Where is the... I found this song and it's a copyright-free song, and for some reason I absolutely love it. I listen to it when we're not live. Quebec? I'm sorry, I don't know anyone in Quebec. Goodbye. Okay. Okay, so come on in, everybody. Come on in. Wait, I'll give it another 5 minutes or so and then we'll get started. Make sure you have a cup of tea or a coffee and your drink. Those of you cooking dinner, finish your dinner and then come hang with me. Okay, so we're going to go over Jack and Lilly here. I don't know anything about Jack and Lily's case, which is a bit of a bonus. Like I said the other day, and I said in the last live stream, please don't tell me anything. I don't want to know anything, okay? I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you everybody for all your orders and the business. Thank you so much. I've got orders I need to pack up tonight, and they're shipping out tomorrow morning. I did put a little post out that if anybody wants orders shipped, like if you want to order something, all the American orders are going out tomorrow morning. So please get your order in before tonight, please. Okay? I have to send them all together at the same time instead of individually. Okay? Yeah, so I'm doing fantastic. So, Jack and Lily case, this is what we're doing. Let me find some stuff to watch first. All right, Jack and Lily. Okay, so what should I watch on Jack and Lily Sullivan? Update today. There's a lot of news from day one. Watch some news, I guess. And I've already getting people telling me other psychic mediums readings. Please, I'll just delete you and block you. I've told you all I don't want to know, and so I literally will just block you. Okay, please listen to my request. I don't need other mediums readings confusing me. Okay. Long story. I don't want any other like influence or input in my head, if that makes sense. Okay. So the news, there is a stepfather of missing child. Ooh, Daniel. See, now that Daniel is being arrested, I feel more safe to speak. And so I think it might be good timing now that I'm actually starting to cover it because, well, I'm going to say it point blank. I feel he is the number one suspect. Number one suspect. And that there is another man involved that's helped him. And so I feel like it's kind of safe to talk now. Summer Wells case, still not safe to talk about. I believe the number one suspect is still out and about and watching YouTube every single day. So it's not safe to talk. you know? I believe they're using YouTube and people on YouTube as their, like, heads up every day. They're watching every day and keeping track of what's happening, and are people figuring them out and whatnot. So yeah. Gonna go get coffee. Okay. Sounds good. You just bought some Tim Hortons. Yummy. Hi, Purple. Welcome back, honey. So we'll give you 5 minutes and then we're going to get started, okay? This isn't going to be all just my readings on the case. I'm going to just start going over news articles and all this again, okay? I will talk about what my reading is as we go. I already did it the other day. Straight to the point. I don't have info to do hours and hours long readings. Straight to the point. I'm getting it's him, Daniel. Okay. Drugs, meth, heroin, problem. Yeah. Okay, so the news. Try and stick to mostly news reports here. I don't want to cover other YouTubers. I don't like covering other YouTubers' stuff. Unless it's been talked about before. Where I have like approval with them. So is everybody, let me know when you're back, okay? Go, hey, I'm back. I'm ready to go. Hi, Wendy. Welcome back. You're new to my channel, are you? Are you new? Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Okay, Canada. So we're going to go over all of the news reports. I'm pulling them up and getting them ready here as I'm sitting waiting for you guys to get your tea and coffee ready. Okay, so it looks like the Nova Scotia News has the best stuff. As rumors swirl, missing families. Oh, wow. Okay, this is from 4 months ago. As rumors swirl, missing children's family turns to YouTube. Yep, that's how you know something's not right, people. That's just what we've learned over the years now, is that family of a missing child turn to YouTube. That's usually pretty suspicious. Yeah, they're doing that, in my opinion, to keep their heads up of what's happening. That's how I feel. For sure. Okay, I'm almost ready. Thank you all for being here. And I'm not prepared. I've got to learn to get prepared. This daily streaming thing is kind of a new world for me. I usually just wing it. Global news, okay. All right, so we're going to watch various news reports on the kids. Are you all ready? Hi, Kay Sloan. Oh, thank you. You just subbed. Oh, excellent. Well, okay, and before, Wendy, how did you find me? I always want to know that. How did you find my channel? Did it just pop up in your scrolling feed? You didn't get a notification. Okay, Kate, can you please click your notification bell? Everybody should do that, actually. Click your notification bell off, then put it back on and select all notifications. That should fix things up. So turn your notification bell off and back on and select all. Please do that. Everybody please do that, because it seems like the algorithm is really screwed up lately. Oh, from Donna. Oh, right. Okay, that's what you're telling me. Donna told you? Donna brought you in. Thank you, Donna. Keep bringing them over, Donna. Please keep bringing them over. Liz from Nova Scotia. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to my little world here. I'm from British Columbia, and I have a large chunk of family in Nova Scotia, actually. So welcome, everybody. Okay, so we're going to get started here. We're going to start going over videos, and they're not going to be any specific time period. I just opened these all up, and these are all news videos from since they've been missing. Okay, we ready? You done that? Okay. Then unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Okay, it's YouTube. It's just wacky sometimes. Okay. So let's start going over this stuff. Okay, let me know if you can hear it. And I need to fix my screen. 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. All right. I think we are ready. You're in the Okanagan, Wendy? Get out. Sorry. I'm in Kelowna. Are you one of my customers? No, you can't be. Donna brought you in here. What a small world. I'm in Kelowna. Okay, so let's get started here.
For the first time, we're hearing detailed accounts from neighbors who were awake in the quiet hours before 4-year-old Jack and 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan disappeared from their home in Pictou County. The children were reported missing from their home at 10:01 on the morning of Friday, May 2nd. According to court documents, neighbor Brad Wong told police he heard a loud vehicle coming and going 3 or 4 times after midnight.
I'm in Kelowna, Wendy. Welcome, neighbor. That's so cool. Welcome back, Cece. Welcome back, honey. You're in West Kelowna. Okay, mods, can you please put my email in the chat for Wendy? Wendy, can you just shoot me an email, please, and go, hey, it's me, Wendy, so we can connect? Get out. Seriously? I'm in Lake Country. What a small world. Okay, that's fantastic. All right. Okay, so let's keep going here. So we're going to go over a whole bunch of new stuff on the kids. Yeah, I'm in Lake Country. Winfield. Okay, thank you so much, Donna. Hi, Chicken Whisperer. I love it. You're from Nova Scotia too. Well, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Please subscribe, okay? I'm new on this case. I'm new. I'm a psychic medium. I'm in British Columbia. This is one of the cases I really just didn't want to do. I just didn't want to do it. And well, now time has passed. Everybody's like, Tara, please do it. Please do it. So I'm doing it. I did my preliminary reading the other day, and so yeah. And like I said earlier, I don't want to know anything. Please don't tell me any other mediums readings. I don't want to know anything. Okay? I just wanted to go by what's on the news, and that's it. Okay?
And into the early hours of the morning.
Okay.
Wong said, for the first time, we're hearing detailed accounts from neighbors who were awake in the quiet hours before 4-year-old Jack and 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan disappeared from their home in Pictou County.
You're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. I have found quite a few missing people. I have found 4 in Kelowna here alone. So yeah, I take this very seriously. Okay. There's cases I take on board and I work in the background and help families in the background that have nothing to do with YouTube. I do not put them on YouTube. Okay. So we'll see. I've got a pretty strong reading already on the kids, so I don't know. We'll see.
The children were reported missing from their home at 10:01 on the morning of Friday, May 2nd. According to court documents, neighbor Brad Wong told police he heard a loud vehicle coming and going 3 or 4 times after midnight and into the early hours of the morning. Wong said his house is at an elevated position from the children's home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne, and he could see vehicle lights over the treetops. He said the vehicle.
Okay, so they're talking about somebody by the name of Brad Wong, and that is a neighbor. Okay. Actually, you know what? I should be writing this stuff down. Give me 2 seconds. I need to get some paper, okay? I'm gonna make some notes. So hold on a second. I will get my notepad. I'll be right back, okay? I don't know. I can't see. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Oh God, I got one of my case books here. Holy crap, I got notes in the back here about Summer Wells. Okay. I'm gonna start with Jack and Lily. Okay, so the neighbor, Brad Wong. Neighbor. I'm not getting he's anything to do with it. Okay. I'm not getting whoever this Brad Wong is, I'm not getting he has anything to do with it. Okay, I'll just flat out say it. I'm getting is Daniel, 1,000,000%, and a brother. Does he have a brother? A brother? I'm getting brother because I keep hearing, I said it the other day, I keep hearing the dirty uncle. The bad uncle, the dirty uncle. Uncle's dirty. Bad. Bad man, dirty man. Okay.
Vehicle would drive off in the distance and he could hear it stop and then return. He said it remained in earshot the entire time. Another neighbor, Justin Smith, told RCMP that at 1:30.
Okay,
a.m., he heard a car turn around by the railroad tracks near the area of Gairloch Road and Lansdowne Station Road. He said it made a noise, then the vehicle was quiet for about 2 minutes, then drove off towards Lairg Road. Smith told police he later spoke with Wong, who informed him the vehicle was the children's stepfather, Daniel Martel. The court records also detail Martel's account of the evening. He told police he went to bed fairly early and didn't wake up until light the next morning.
Oh my God, there's the doll stroller I was talking about. The other day, if those of you who were here remember I got a reading. I was picking up on a dolly stroller. Hi Marie, welcome. Well, I'm glad you're here, Chicken Whisperer. Okay, so I was talking about a dolly stroller. Well, there's one right here. Not sure what the significance of that is, but it could be just a validation. Okay.
The document said the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, told police she went to bed around 9 p.m. She said Martel stayed up and she doesn't know what he did. Brooks Murray has not responded to our request for comment. In several interviews, though, Martel has told CBC he had nothing to do with the children's disappearance. And in a phone interview Friday, Martel said no one from the family left the property that night and they did not have any visitors.
I didn't do anything. I know Malaya didn't do anything. I know my mother didn't do anything. Those are 3 people on the property. I mean, after the polygraph exams, they should have known right there. We didn't kill any of the kids, or we didn't kill the kids.
RCMP says the case is still being investigated under the...
I'm just gonna, okay, you guys know me, right? I'm gonna get really upset by this. This guy's gonna piss me off, right? Okay, and so I feel like it's kind of okay to get into this case now because he's arrested, right? He's arrested on other charges, right? So yeah, okay.
A last-ditch effort before winter hits for any sign of 5-year-old Jack Sullivan and his 6-year-old sister Lilly. These volunteers split into 6 groups and spent a day in the woods of Lansdowne, the rural Nova Scotia community where the siblings were reported missing on the morning of May 2nd. The nonprofit group Please Bring Me Home made the trip from Ontario to coordinate people on the ground.
So this will be our side. We're going to follow it way down. Eventually,
Other charges,
we're going to turn the river and we follow it up past Lansdowne Lake.
About 30 people volunteered to take part in this search, most of them family and friends, all coming together in the hopes of finding any clue that will lead them to Jack and Lilly.
It's sad, very sad, but it's been 6 months and we need some type of closure to this case.
It's very
One focus, the area where a drone detected 2 heat sources late on May 2nd, just before midnight.
One appears like it could be small object sitting, just 2 heat signatures sitting close together near the water.
RCMP says an officer followed up, found nothing, and determined it was likely a bear, but this group wanted to be certain.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it may or may not be the drone hit where the infrared sensors picked
I'm
up.
so glad they went
Just because I see a line coming down from up here. And
so those of you that have been with me a long time, you know I've helped missing people be found and whatnot. There was a case here in Kelowna that we did 2 years ago now. It's been close to 2 years. Anyways, the RCMP were out with a search dog walking along Mission Creek. It's a river that runs through Kelowna here. Looking, just doing a look, okay? Well, they missed him. The man we were looking for, he was deceased immediately, and I'm like, okay, he's off the side of a path, under a tree. I told the family, I'm like, I see him, he's under a big tree. Well, we found him 3 weeks later along Mission Creek under a tree, like 500 yards off the trail, and the dog had gone right past him and didn't ding, didn't sniff him, didn't ding. Didn't even notice. But I'm believing the problem is the dog didn't notice is because that walkway, it's almost like it's a trail. Okay, it's the Mission Creek Trail. There's hundreds and hundreds of dogs that go on that trail every day. So I'm figuring that screwed up the dog's scent. But my point being is dogs make mistakes too. So the fact that they've gone back and checked again, that's very good news. Okay. Like I said the other day, they need to be out with the dogs again over and over and over again for these kids. Repeatedly. Especially, well, I don't know what the weather's like back in Nova Scotia. You got tons of snow right now, right? Hi, Just Mary. Good to see you, honey. So, yeah, the dogs. You have to get the dogs out. Like I know here in British Columbia, the RCMP call the dogs here the murder dogs. Pull out the murder dog. Bring out the murder dog. So, yeah. Can you hear that? I got a helicopter overhead. No problem. Hi, Deanna. Welcome. Okay, so let's keep going on the news article here.
Leads right down to our water. I'm not sure. I've got to confirm it later on, but we're just going to take note of it and do a special little search around here, especially just in case it is something.
Nothing was found in that specific area, but teams did find a few items of interest.
And it looks like it has like underwear, like it's been burned, and it's the t-shirt. So it's a unique design. So we took a picture, we sent it to the RCMP. They then spoke to family and they said that it's not something they recognize.
Volunteers also came upon a child's bicycle, a blue blanket, and an old geocaching kit with the children's stepfather's name in it.
That's why it's so important to reload.
They found a child's bicycle? Huh. Welcome, Mary. Welcome, welcome, welcome. RCMP won't pull searches out this time unless it's an active emergency. Yeah. I understand that, chicken. I totally understand that. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I've actually found 2 people along Mission Creek. So I'm pretty proud of myself.
Look, like especially before snowfall, and have a third party come and just take a peek. Not that we're no better than anybody else. It's just having a third party come look is so important.
But at times, it got tense. One property owner refused entry where there are signs for no trespassing.
Why are you trying to stop us from finding them?
You have what?
Two
very dangerous animals.
What animals are they?
2 rams.
A roller coaster of emotions for everyone involved, especially those who love Lilly and Jack.
It'd be discouraging if none of it means anything. So I'm really hoping that something has turned.
Linda Gray is the grandma. I'm making notes here, people. Give me 2 seconds. Grandma. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up button as you're coming in the door. If you're new, please subscribe. You'll get to learn who I am over time. I'm a psychic medium for British Columbia, Canada, and I just straight to the point. I'm just straight to the point.
Turned up evidence of something, anything will do.
I do feel disappointed too. The main output I was looking for was finding the kids, and that's not what happened today. I do feel like we have more questions, especially with finding things throughout the woods.
The RCMP says none of the items found are relevant to the investigation, but with everyone feeling unsettled, the volunteer group now plans to bring in cadaver dogs to do continued targeted searches this week.
Okay.
Angela McCaffrey, CBC News, Lansdowne.
Absolute must. Okay. Next one. This one, let's see. This one is 2 weeks ago.
Children Lilly and Jack Sullivan provide a closer look at the relationship between their mother and stepfather. The latest details come from lifted redactions CBC and other media outlets have been fighting for in the case.
That's
The
good to know.
documents
Thank you
include
very
an
much.
affidavit filed by
Hi,
RCMP
Deanna.
that explains the
Thank you for letting me
investigation to
know.
date.
Okay.
Malaya Brooks Murray and
I
her
do have
boyfriend
something.
Daniel Martel were together for about 3 years before Jack and Lilly disappeared on May 2nd. All of them lived in the Lansdowne trailer where the children were last seen.
Okay, I'll just start right immediately. I'm getting, this isn't where they are right now, but I'm getting that trauma happened in a building with a tin roof, like a shed or a wood shed or a tool shed, just a little shed with tin, a tin roof. I'm getting that's where all the bad stuff happened. Almost as if it was like the discipline place. The kids knew if they had to go to the shed, they're in big trouble. Like, oh, this man, I tell you, this man is a piece of crap. Flat out. Hi, Butterfly. Hi, honey. Welcome. Yeah, I did a reading on Nancy just before this one. So it's on my channel. Go take a look.
According to the documents, Martel told police they'd been fighting about money. His mother also referenced financial difficulties. The new records disclosed that in an RCMP interview, Brooks Murray said Martel would try to block her, hold her down, and once he pushed her. She said he would also take her phone from her when she tried to call her mom, which would sometimes be physical and hurt. Martel provides a different account. He told police their relationship was good and they had ups and downs like any other couple. He said they would yell at each other when they were fighting, but there was no physical violence in their relationship. RCMP Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon confirmed the nature of their relationship at the time of the children's disappearance is part of the investigation.
Okay.
Yeah. Are any of the children's family members considered suspects in this case?
I wouldn't say anybody's a suspect. Again, we continue to gather information and whatever evidence that we are able to find, and we'll make our decisions.
It's abuse all the way around.
I'm
getting abuse against the kids, abuse against her, and drug abuse and alcohol. So substance abuse. And that's why they have financial problems. Drugs. And getting to, and my readings telling me that things were just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Just a quick slide downhill. Bad. And unfortunately, the children suffered from it because of it.
Comment on suspects or anything like that at this time.
The case is still being investigated under the Missing Persons Act and has not moved to a criminal investigation. But in new submissions, the Crown noted that while there is currently no reasonable grounds to believe a crime has taken place, it could become criminal.
When they state that there are no reasonable grounds for a criminal offense, what that really says to me is that there's currently not enough evidence to make an arrest for a crime, but a crime is not obviously being ruled out. It's a very important linguistic distinction.
The documents also say RCMP are using technology-based investigative techniques which may provide information to support criminality and help.
So
Daniel Martel is facing charges of sexual assault, and forcible confinement. Martel is the stepfather of
So those of you new, I kind of get straightforward sometimes here. I can't help myself, okay? Hi, Vexing. Hi, YouTuber. Good to see you. I'm getting both of them are involved, okay? But I'm getting the really bad stuff is done by him, okay? I'm getting mom knows, mom could probably solve this. Not solve this, but mom, yeah, she needs to talk. Mom knows. She could get these kids found. She needs to talk. According to my readings, and in my opinion, and all that stuff. Okay? Okay. Yes. Yeah. evil. Yeah. You can see it in his face. Yeah. Hi, Gypsy Rose. Hi, Cat H. You can't hear it? Okay, one sec. Okay.
Facing charges of sexual assault, and forcible confinement. Martel is the stepfather of missing children Lilly and Jack Sullivan. RCMP have confirmed they arrested 34-year-old Martel on Monday. Police say the victim is an adult, but are not providing any more details. Martel was living with Lilly, Jack, and their mother when the children went missing from his family home in Lansdowne, Nova Scotia last May. The woods surrounding the home was searched for days, and RCMP Major Crimes has been conducting an extensive investigation.
But little is known about what happened to the children, and so far, the case has not turned criminal. Earlier this month, RCMP Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon said none of the children's family members are suspects.
I wouldn't say anybody's a suspect. Again, we continue to gather information and whatever evidence that we are able to find, and we'll make our decisions based on that. But I'm not in a position to really comment on suspects or anything like that at this time.
The mysterious nature of their disappearance has garnered international media attention. Martel has spoken publicly about what happened that day and the months that have followed.
I want to make very clear, a lot of you know this already. I support law enforcement. I have assisted, and so I respect them. And you gotta respect them. You gotta treat them with respect. Yeah. So I support them. Okay. Every way possible. I've actually had RCMP officers come and have sit-down meetings with me. Okay. So you have to respect them. Okay. Sometimes you might not be able to understand what they're doing, but there's a reason. Okay. If they're not telling people on YouTube about stuff, well, yeah, of course they're not going to tell people on YouTube.
Martel is due in Pictou Provincial Court on March 2nd. Allie Thompson, CBC News, Halifax.
All right.
Newly released court documents in the case of missing children Lilly and Jack Sullivan provide a closer look at the relationship between their mother and stepfather. The latest details come from lifted redactions CBC and other media outlets have been fighting for in the case. The documents include an affidavit filed by RCMP that explains the investigation to date. Malaya Brooks Murray and her boyfriend Daniel Martel were together for about 3 years before Jack and Lilly disappeared on May 2nd. All of them lived in the Lansdowne trailer where the children were last seen. According to the documents, Martel told police they'd been fighting about money. His mother also referenced financial difficulties. The new records disclose that in an RCMP interview, Brooks Murray said Martel would try to block her, hold her down, and once he pushed her.
Okay, we've seen that. All right. Yeah, so any other psychic readings and stuff, please don't tell me, okay? Those of you that are watching the psychics on YouTube
that included
and whatnot, please don't tell me what they say. I don't want to know anything, okay? I don't want it. I've got fresh, clean eyes here, and I don't want it to interfere with what I'm doing at all. I know nothing. Like, I just found out he actually does have a brother, and that's it. That's all I know. I don't know nothing.
I hope this speculation, turns elsewhere.
2 dogs trained to detect human. 5 months after Jack and Lilly Sullivan vanished, their stepfather Daniel Martel says he continues to search for answers and cooperate with police. That included when cadaver dogs recently came to his property.
I come home and the dogs were already, on scene, and they were there for about an hour before I got there. I didn't know the exact day when the arrival was going to happen. So it was even a surprise to me, like,
what a weasel.
At the end of the day,
this is my opinion.
Everything's ruled out there, and I hope this is speculation, turns elsewhere.
2 dogs trained to detect human remains were brought in from British Columbia the week of September 22nd. They spent about 3 days searching a total of 40 kilometers for evidence of the 2 missing children.
They didn't locate any human remains or anything associated to this file or any open files.
Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon is the officer in charge of major crime and behavioral sciences in Nova Scotia. He says the dogs scoured the Lansdowne property where the siblings lived. They also sniffed the woods where a pink blanket was previously found and a nearby pipeline and intersecting trails. He wouldn't confirm whether people were questioned during the latest search, but Martel tells CBC one of the RCMP dog handlers had tough questions for him about the day before the children disappeared.
He said that Thursday didn't have enough details, and we think you did something to the kids Thursday night.
Yeah.
And I said,
okay. Also, my other reading is the timeline's off. I'm getting this happened 2 to 3 days before it was reported. That gave him a little bit of time to hide them. Okay.
Said to him that Thursday was just an ordinary day.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Until they woke up on Friday morning. And that's when, life changed.
Martel says the cadaver dog searched inside his trailer and police even looked under his deck. McCammon says his team is prepared to keep working on this case until it's solved.
This is not something that we stop working on.
Even looked under. Martel says the cadaver dog searched inside his trailer and police even looked under his deck. McCammon says his team is prepared to keep working on this case until it's solved.
This is not something that we stop working on. We've got 2 young children, Lilly and Jack, who've gone missing from their home, and it is a Missing Persons Act investigation still at this time. But we need to find answers to that. There's a lot of legitimate public concerns about how 2 children go missing.
As far as the stepfather's name on it, no, that's not what it said, YouTuber. No, just that they had found a kid's bike and a burnt shirt. But me looking at the shirt, it doesn't look like it would have been for a kid at all. It looked like a man's shirt. And the geocache kit, yeah. The kids were seen on the Thursday at Dollarama. Okay, thank you so much, Deanna. Okay.
Without the celebration, his loved ones say they wish they were having cake instead of a vigil.
It's Jack's 5th birthday. It's something that he should be here to celebrate in person. We shouldn't be where we are. So it's very important that we had the time to do this.
This is my birthday promise to Jack. Every step is a prayer whispered to the wind, a hope that a search may help our hearts to mend. We hold steadfast the pictures of Lilly and Jack, seeking answers to bringing them back.
About 40 people gathered outside the Stellarton RCMP detachment to hear poems, speeches, and shed tears for the 2 young children, all while holding on to hope.
Both of them deserve better. We deserve answers. They need to be brought back home safe.
I want to give everybody that. I'm not going to.
It's been 6 months too long.
This case has truly affected many, as is demonstrated here this evening. I can assure you that we have not wavered in our commitment to determine what has happened to Lilly and Jack. Our major crime investigators are working every day to determine the circumstances of their disappearance.
It marked the first time since May loved ones from all sides of the family came together. Tensions have been high since the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, left her boyfriend, Daniel Martel, at the search scene the day after Jack and Lilly disappeared.
Yeah,
I didn't miss the first vigil, and I would definitely not miss this one. Definitely not on Jack's birthday.
That should answer everything right there. She left him. Like, flat out, it should answer everything. Hi, Alice Wood. They found did they find a piece of paper with Daniel's name on it? I don't know. if I go back to that, there was geocache. There was stuff in a geocache packet that they had found. Geocache kit, yeah. So he's lived there for a while, I'm getting. It's difficult to hear me? Oh, I see. Okay, got it. All right, Browner girl. Thank you for letting me know, hon. I'm just blah, blah, blah. I get it. Okay.
It's an important date for everybody over the last 6 months, and I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Brooks Murray did not attend the vigil. Her family says she quietly marked Jack's birthday with her mother, and gifts from the vigil would be delivered to her. The children's paternal grandmother, Belinda Gray, marked Jack's birthday with...
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Brooks Murray did not attend the...
Who is Brooks Murray? Brooks Murray. Who is Brooks Murray?
Vigil. Her family...
Definitely not miss this one. Definitely not on Jack's birthday. It's an important date for everybody over the last 6 months, and I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Brooks Murray did not attend the vigil. Her family says she quietly marked Jack's birthday with her mother, and gifts from the vigil would be delivered to her. The children's paternal grandmother, Belinda Gray, says she appreciates the outpouring of support.
People have beautiful hearts, and I know if we give them a chance, everybody can help. Everybody can help, and everybody wants to help. So I think this is beautiful.
Angela McIver, CBC News, Stellarton.
Okay.
Nova Scotia children, Jack and Lilly Sullivan, has become all...
Thank you all for being here. Daniel was at the vigil to see Malaya. Okay, so we're... Okay. Malaya Brooks Murray. Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
All-consuming. The case of missing Nova Scotia children, Jack and Lilly Sullivan, has become all-consuming for true crime enthusiasts on social media. Experts say there are benefits and pitfalls. While the discussions can and have led to real-world leads for police, there are also ethical concerns in turning people who are already suffering into content.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
There are the okay, hey guys, welcome to the live. I know it's been a minute or so. Ken's joining me today.
Sunny Austin does this multiple times a week, sits for hours in her BC home discussing every aspect of the disappearance of Jack and Lilly Sullivan. In the chat, members of their family.
YouTubers, true crime community, different. We can sit there and keep these cases alive and keep pushing them out there and have family members come join, talk if they want to.
Not everything that's discussed on Austin's show is based in...
See, you guys know, this is partly why I didn't want to do this case. You guys all know I kind of walked away for a while doing cases. I've explained it many times.
In truth, and she realizes that. For her, it's about raising the case's profile.
It was really about being a voice.
Okay, don't need...
And Jack and Lily's name is still out there.
Sergeant Chris
who they are, they can state whatever they want that isn't true. I don't care.
He doesn't care.
To me.
To more than 10 YouTube shows that are covering the case. She too realizes that online conversations can run amok, but she doesn't care.
To me, the more people...
Is this his mom or Malaya's mom? Whose mom is this? Waiting for you all to answer. Is this Daniel's mom or Malaya's mom? I don't know.
People that talk about Jack and Lilly, the better it is. I don't care who they are. They can state whatever they want that isn't true. I don't care.
Okay.
Because people are listening and Jack and Lily's name is still out there.
Sergeant Chris Marshall says some of the 800 tips the RCMP have followed up on were a direct result of the true crime shows that are covering the case. He says in general, these sorts of tips can and have helped move investigations forward.
You know, my experience is that there is a big benefit, but it's like anything, there's risk and reward to anything that we do.
The risk? The tips police know from the outset are false. They are nevertheless required to do their due diligence and fully investigate.
We now have to put investigators on that information, which is taking people away from potentially chasing down actual real leads that are active.
I'll say this a million times. Whatever readings I do, do not ever, ever, ever call police with my work, please. Do not ever contact police regarding my readings. And I will be very upset if I find out you have. Okay? I have a way of doing things, and we do not contact police and bother them. Okay?
Actually, you know, based in fact. So that's the complication that can come.
But according to experts, this kind of exposure is a double-edged sword.
I think it's important to remember that every single story that unfolds online, it's real people.
Whitney Phillips says there are major ethical concerns with discussing such cases on platforms like YouTube. Phillips says click-based webbing...
To me, this has nothing to do with reading, but to me, my opinion, that's shady in itself. Like, we had the same problem with Summer Wells' case. Suspects are all over YouTube. It should be like a #1 red flag. Just the reason why I say this is the families I have helped, okay? Not one of them have been on YouTube. 0. And all of them have been, they haven't been foul, well, a couple have been foul play. The other ones have been tragedies, accidents, people going missing, drug overdoses, that type of thing. But every family that I have helped, not one of them would even consider having their stuff on YouTube. So when I hear of a suspect or potential person of interest or whatever label you want to give them all over YouTube, that's very, very, very suspicious to me. Red flag 24/7. Remember that. If we have another case that comes up and you see the parent on YouTube 24/7, that's a problem. Okay?
Engagement is designed to turn world events into commodified content. The attention economy has long driven pop culture and news, in that the most intriguing, shocking, and upsetting information is what people respond to and engage with. But she says that can reduce victims of crime and their families into a consumable product. But
lady.
Phillips says the attention economy is...
Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, that's a load of shit. Okay, bye-bye.
Since Lilly and Jack
Some of
Sullivan.
us know
It's
what
been
we're
more
doing.
than 6 months since Lilly and Jack Sullivan were reported missing from their home in Lansdowne Station. But now, a renewed search led by a group from Ontario is set to take place this weekend, with an emphasis on the banks along the middle river of Pictou.
I think that if those children wound up in the middle river of Pictou, that there's a high possibility we locate them on Saturday.
Old Dreve says about 40 residents are volunteering with the search, covering a vast area surrounding the river, which he says is right across the road from the children's home. He says water levels have changed in recent months, and that's why certain areas need to be revisited.
If they were underwater at the time of the initial searching along that river, they would have surfaced and they would have gone down river a bit of ways that we're going to cover off. So it's not so much that it's a tactic they haven't used, it's maybe a tactic that they haven't revisited since that initial time. And so that's what we're doing.
The siblings were reported missing on May 2nd, prompting lengthy search and rescue operations throughout a densely wooded area surrounding their home. In September, RCMP cadaver dogs completed a 40-kilometer search in the highest probability areas near the home, but nothing was found. The area's counselor says he welcomes this latest search effort.
I mean, the RCMP have done everything they can here, and the search and rescue have done a tremendous job, and they just couldn't find them. But if we can get other searchers coming in and, you know, whether they find them or not, I don't know, but at least they're trying.
In October, police said they're continuing to go through forensic testing and more than 860 tips, along with more than 8,000 video files. The group's search will go from sunup to sundown on Saturday, with the possibility of carrying into Sunday if necessary.
We're going to do the best we can to locate these kids.
Mitchell Bailey, Global News, Halifax.
But it's touchy. I have to prove myself to get them to talk. Okay. All right, so that is done. What else do we have here? Stepfather, missing children facing adults. Okay, does anybody know where I can find a map of the searches, the search map? I might have seen this.
Lilly and Jack Sullivan's missing persons case are raising questions about the relationship between the children's mother, Malaya Brooks Murray, and stepfather Daniel Martel. Filed to support search warrant applications for the case, the documents lay out Brooks Murray's and Martel's responses to investigators' questions. When asked if Martel was ever physically abusive in their relationship, Brooks Murray said he would, quote, try to block her, hold her down, and once pushed her. She said he would also take her phone from her when she tried to call her mom, which would sometimes be physical and hurt. Brooks Murray declined Global News' request for comment. Have you ever tried to block Malaya, hold her down, or push her?
No, all those allegations are false. And as I said, it was just to paint me in a bad light. That's basically why there's all of those allegations of abuse came out. I never physically abused Malaya.
Martel says he approved of these redactions being lifted, adding not much has changed when it comes to his public reputation.
I've been, you know, trying to keep the public up to date as much as possible. My image hasn't changed at all. It was always Daniel's evil.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. My opinion, all of it. What a frickin' loser. I'm sorry, but that's, oh my God. I'm getting like narcissist, he thinks he's famous. It's all about him. He thinks he's cool. He thinks he's famous. People love seeing him. He thinks he's hot, like flat out arrogant, ego, narcissist. But deep down inside, deep in the corner, like inside, he's the complete opposite, and he knows it. That's why he's abusing people. 1,000,000%. Deep, deep, deep down, he knows he's a piece of shit. Wow. Okay. So that's I just say it flat out how it is. It's my opinion. It's my channel, and I'm entitled to have an opinion. Ugh, it makes my hair stand on end.
Well, Daniel's a monster, and with that painted narrative.
That's also, I heard that in my reading. I actually heard the word monster. Monster.
The public automatically will just jump to the belief of guilt.
He says he provided his DNA to run forensics on Lily's blanket, which was found in the woods by family members on May 2nd.
They didn't need a warrant to have my DNA, so I was willing to do it. I watched them sign on the consent form, no criminal involvement in the case of Lilly and Jack. So it was nice to see that that box checked for no criminal involvement. I signed my name on the consent sheet.
The disappearance of the Sullivan siblings is still being treated as a missing persons investigation, despite the involvement of major crimes.
But when they do have a suspect and they dive into investigating that suspect or group of individuals, then it will pivot to a criminal investigation at that point.
Ella MacDonald, Global News, Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia.
Keep believing that. They think you're not a suspect. Keep believing that there, but like, holy Dinah. Yeah. The RCMP could lie right to his face. They're allowed to do that. Okay, so what is this one here? Stepfather of missing kids believes he's not a suspect. Oh. He lies constantly. Okay. Some of the first videos of him saying he ran through chest deep water. Yeah, yeah, right. Outrunning the helicopter Oh, yeah. Well, I think we might be watching this. This is 7 months ago, so let's see. It's probably going to make me mad, but it's okay. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jamie. He makes me sick to myself. Okay. Hi, Liz. Okay.
I know the truth. I didn't kill Lilly and Jack.
It's been...
So, immediately, that I find that statement in itself shocking. Shocking. To immediately say, I didn't kill Lilly and Jack. Wow. Like that. Well, how do you know they're dead, Daniel? Maybe they just went missing. So for him to immediately say that, it just seems really, wow. Investigators they've got his number. That's for sure. I trust the RCMP. I will keep saying that. They're working on him. I'm positive. It's coming.
6 weeks now since you've seen Lilly and Jack. I just want to ask, how are you holding up?
Justice will come. Justice will come for these kids, and we will find them.
A long 6 weeks. I know that everybody basically in the world at this point is always wanted to know, like, what happened. It's been from sadness to anger at this point, and it's been from wanting to know, like, what happened. It's been from sadness to anger. What happened?
Sorry.
It's been.
I'm rewinding.
From sadness to anger at this point, and I know
those of you that are new to my channel, I'm very, very good at hearing EVPs, spirit communication. So if I think I'm hearing something, I'll rewind it 20 times. Okay, just as I think I'm hearing something. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know. I can't guarantee anything, but I hope I'm helpful somehow.
RCMP and major crimes are working around the clock trying to piece everything together, and I'm grateful for that. But it always leaves the question, 6 weeks has gone by, and we know at this point they're not in the woods. 6 weeks has gone for that. But it always leaves the question, 6 weeks has gone by, and we know at this point they're not in the question. 6 weeks has gone by, and we know at this point they're not in the woods.
Bite my tongue.
And where are they?
Did you feel in the beginning that they...
Woods. And where are they?
Did you feel in the beginning that they suspected you?
Of course. The stepfather was always a prime suspect right off the beginning.
You felt that from the beginning?
Yeah.
But you don't feel that now?
No, I don't feel that at all.
You felt that from the beginning?
Yeah.
But you don't feel that now?
No, I don't feel that at all. I asked for the lie detector exam, the polygraph exam. I gave them my phone. I told him do drug tests because there's a lot of rumors online about a drug party. I know the person that said there's rumors, and it was just to take the heat off themselves.
Was there any kind of party?
What?
No.
Was there any kind of gathering that someone might
Heat off themselves.
Was there any kind of party?
Rumors, and it was just to take the heat off themselves.
Was there?
That's kind of interesting. Hey? I wonder who he's talking about.
Was there any kind of party?
No.
Was there any kind of gathering that someone might have thought was a party?
No.
There were no people at the house?
No.
Was there any kind of gathering that someone might have thought was a party?
No.
There were no people at the house?
No.
Was there any kind of gathering that someone might have thought was a party?
No.
There were no people at the house?
No. Not the night before.
Okay, you mentioned you offered to take a polygraph test.
Yeah.
Did the RCMP take you up on that?
Yes, it did.
And how did that unfold?
That unfolded in my favor. They obviously know I wasn't lying about anything.
So they said, yep, great, thank you, come in for a polygraph test.
Yeah, it took a little while to set up. And
when did you do that test?
I don't know the exact date, but that would be at least 3 weeks ago, probably.
Has the
So roughly
RCMP
3 weeks
come out
after.
and announced that he did do a test? Has the RCMP said whether he's done a test or not? Did they confirm it? His neighbor Brad, okay. I just want, did he actually take a test? And I don't want to know anybody. I don't want to know who's who. No. I just need to know, did he actually take a test? Or is he lying?
For the disappearance.
Yeah.
And I think most Canadians wouldn't have any idea what's involved with that. Can you describe the process? You go in and just tell us right from the start.
We go in, sit down in a big comfy chair, and they have multiple sensory pads. You have them underneath your forearms.
Then
you have them underneath your butt, and you have them underneath your feet with your shoes off. You have a sweat gland on one finger. You have a measuring instrument for blood flow that goes in and out of your hand. And you have a cuff on your arm for blood pressure to measure your pulse.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, I was extremely nervous. Especially with the first question they asked you, did you kill Lilly and Jack?
Did he use something?
That was the first question they asked you.
Yeah.
No, gosh, no.
Yeah.
What went through your mind when someone's asking you that question so point blank like that?
Your mind.
For some reason, when he hesitates between
question they asked you.
answers,
especially with the first question they asked you, did you kill Lilly and Jack?
See? Right there. It makes my hair stand on end. Very, very, very crafty. Nobody has said he passed, okay. His came back inconclusive. Okay, inconclusive, alright. Okay, court documents. Okay, thank you so much. Anyways, yeah, wow. And so when he hesitates to answer, I don't know why, I'm just getting the complete heebie-jeebies.
That was the first question they asked you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What went through your mind when someone's asking you that question so point blank like that?
Your mind has a massive release of chemicals, I guess you would call them. Just, it's like your stress levels just astronomically through the roof, and your body doesn't know what to do.
Wow, hi Lori Lynn.
Because it's not every day the way you're hooked up to machines in an interrogation room where someone asks you questions.
He took courses on polygraphs. He probably did it on drugs. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Zero empathy. Yeah. We learned some body movement language skills from Deception Detective channel. Like yeah.
Questions like that.
What other kinds of questions did they ask you?
All the questions pertain to the death of Lilly and Jay. Are you accessory to the murder of Lilly and Jay? They were all.
So all of the questions assumed that the children are no longer alive?
Yeah.
There were no questions at all about, did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
The police have done a number of polygraph tests.
Baloney.
No.
I'm sure
they have. Did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
The police, did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
The police, did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
Okay,
the police
EVPs in this. Give me a second, guys. I'm hearing something. Yeah, exactly. Look at how his lips are. Yep. That's what's making my skin crawl. Okay, give me 2 seconds here. I'm hearing something
have
here.
done a number of, where could they be somewhere?
No.
Right there.
Did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
Did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
Just right before he says no.
Did you take them somewhere? Could they be somewhere?
No.
The police have done a number of polygraph tests. They've done 53 formal interviews. Do you know who these people are?
Yeah.
That's a lot of interviews.
It is a lot of interviews. A lot of them are my family, people that live in the area. And those interviews, typically, my interview was 4 hours.
Yeah, he's very, very good. Yeah. Hi, Just Mary. Good to see you. Everybody, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button right now. Hit the like button for me, please. That's exactly it, Vexing. It reminds me of Dawn. And when he hesitates to answer, like in between questions, I'm getting like full-on waves of Candace Bly. I don't know why. I'm just getting full-on reminders of Candace watching him hesitate to answer. Sticking his tongue out a lot. Oof. That is a sign of mockery, yep. And Duper's delights. Oh, okay. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, everybody, please.
And a lot of the interviews from my family were 1-2 hours. So there's a lot of time taken up and they ask detailed questions.
Do you know who else actually took a polygraph test?
I mean, I do, but I'm not going to say anything that's going to impede the investigation.
Okay. When did you find out the result of your test?
Immediately, right after.
What did they say to you?
You did a good job, you passed.
Bullshit.
And how did that feel?
Good.
Sorry. It just comes flying out of my mouth sometimes, okay? Sorry. Passed.
Right after.
What did they say to you?
You did a good job, you passed.
And how did that feel?
Good. Good job, you passed. Immediately, right after.
What did they say to you?
You did a good job, you passed.
And how did that feel?
Good.
And did you feel that there was any further suspicion on you after?
I'm hearing you're a con. When he just finished saying that, I heard the word con. Con. In the EVP, con. John Wells picked his lips on interviews too, yeah. And bit. Yeah. Not what the court document said. Okay. Thank you, Alice. That's crazy, isn't it? Well, honestly, though, it's really not crazy. It's common sense, straightforward common sense. But he wants everybody to think otherwise. His mother will make... Oh, great. Okay, well, I'll learn about her over time.
After that point, or was that sort of conclusive?
No, that was really when I seen the turning point for it's starting to taper off with investigators.
Do you know if Malaya has taken one?
I don't know if I can say it, but I will anyway. Yes, she did take one.
Okay, she took one. Do you know the result?
No. RCMP wouldn't let tell me I asked.
You said you feel like everyone in the world wants to know what happened to Lilly and Jack.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I have a feeling that, like, if they told him he passed, I have a feeling they might have lied to him. So, but though some of you said it said inconclusive. So there you go. They can lie about anything they want. Yep. It's part of their procedures. People are like, oh, the police wouldn't lie. Yes, they would. That's what they do. That's how they solve crimes. Yeah.
Why do you think this is getting so much attention?
Well, just the mysterious and nature of everything and how strange everything is. The RCMP, you know, I mean, they have to keep a tight lip on everything, but there's a lot more that meets the eye with the case.
Is there something?
There's a lot more that meets the eye with the case.
Keep nodding. Yep, yep. Maybe she believes what I'm saying. Yep, yep, yep. Do I sound convincing as he's nodding his head and as he's talking?
There's a lot more that meets the eye with the case.
Is there something that you think
Honestly, I'm getting there isn't there, bud. There's nothing more. I'm getting they already know flat out 1,000,000% what the problem is, who the problem is. It's very simple, actually. And somebody should have busted you a long time ago.
the public doesn't know that you can share, that you want the public to know?
That's a hard one because I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing persons investigation. I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing.
It is still mercy? Holy shit, he said it's still mercy. They're giving me, like, mercy. Was that a fraudulent slip there, pal? He thinks it... Mercy. Mercy. Ha. Investigators would have noticed that right away. Like, there you go. Part of the RCMP's MO is this, in this so far, has been to make him feel comfortable. Yep, yep, yep. Exactly, Mary. Yep. And he's totally fallen for it. Play that again? Yeah, I will.
Persons I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing. I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still mercy.
It is still mercy. Okay, is there a place in town there named Mercy? I don't even know what the town is, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know the name of the town. I'll put Mercy, Nova Scotia, just in case. Oh, there's the Mercy River. Mercy, Nova Scotia. There's the Mercy River. There is a river. Okay, where is this? I need to know where this is. Okay, I'm not getting the river myself as a location, but I very well could be beside what I'm getting. Where is this? Oh. Okay, so it's a fairly big river. Okay. He said Mercy, and there's frickin' Mercy River. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. A lot of you know, I'm picking up a mine. I'm getting piles of gravel, and I'm flat out hearing they're in the mine. They're in the mine. So hopefully there's a mine there. And there is totes, plastic tote. There might be just one. And it has, I'm hearing a wooden cap. Something has a wooden cap, so I'm thinking that hopefully it's the toad, has a wooden cap on top of it. Wooden on top of it. So, I don't know. Is there a mine near this place? I have no idea. Oh, Nova Scotia Department of Natural Resources. Okay, I'm not going to get sidetracked right now, but okay. He said it. Hopefully law enforcement picked up on that. He said Mercy. The date of this was June 19th. I am praying an investigator caught this and heard him say this.
Missing persons investigation. I want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing persons. I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still Mercy.
It is still Mercy. He just seriously, look at his eyes. He screwed that up, didn't he? Okay, so I don't know. I hope somebody's watching.
Missing person. I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing person.
See? Look at his, he's like, oh shit.
Persons investigation. It hasn't pivoted to any type. It is still missing persons investigation. It hasn't pivoted to any type of criminal investigation.
Oh, he knows he screwed up big there. Okay, please, somebody. I hope somebody. That's when I hope somebody's watching. Okay. But I'm not getting he's in the river. But if there is a mine, I'm getting a mine. Okay, mining operation. Maybe even an old one, an abandoned mine, an old one. Something that. A place where someone like this would have easy access to. And, well, he just said Mercy. So, is there a mine beside the Mercy River? Okay. I'm getting piles of gravel, gravel. Quarry, gravel, rocks, mine. Minerals. And I'm getting another man has helped him do this. Another man has helped him hide them.
That you can share, that you want the public to know?
That's a hard one.
Lilly and Jack,
yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think this is getting so much attention?
Well, just the mysterious and...
Attention.
Well, just the mysterious and nature of everything and how strange everything is. The RCMP, you know, I mean, they have to keep a tight lip on everything, but...
Mary's text. Okay, one sec here. Mary's text. Lansdowne Station and Pictou County is known for mining. That's the mining part of the province where they went missing. Oh, shit. It's okay. Well, I have to narrow it down farther. Sorry, that's good news, but it makes it more difficult. I need to narrow it down farther. Okay, they lived in Lansdowne. Lori, thank you very much for the super chat, Lori. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate that very much. Google says Mercy Point. She's okay. He knows where all the abandoned mines are. And does people know that for a fact? Like, has he talked about it or anything? He works 1 day a week in a fucking quarry. Okay, have at it. Somebody's watching. Please go find these kids, please. Go find the kids, please. Take dogs. Take dogs with you. Take cadaver dogs with you. Please take cadaver dogs with you. I'm getting somebody has used a backhoe to dump piles of gravel. I thought at first it was about like somebody's driveway. I was getting gravel I thought it was for a driveway. Well, and then last night, I heard mine. I heard they're in the mine. They're in the mine. I don't know if I can narrow it down any farther. I would, east as well. East. Where, if there's an east mine, where they live. I don't know this at all. It's helpful though, I don't know. East. Is there a mine? Okay, no, the river is down here, so okay, it could be the river is east of the mine. The mine is east of the river. I'm talking myself through this here. What else did I get last night? I was asking people questions last night. Drawing a blank. Daniel's uncle digs. Oh. I'm seeing both children together, yeah. Originally I wasn't, but I am now. I'm actually getting, they might be in the same thing, yep. I'm getting he's moved them. Okay, well, there you go. I hope that helps with somebody. So I hope that helps. Okay. And he just said mercy, so he basically has just screwed himself.
There's a lot more that meets the eye with the case.
Is there something that you think the public doesn't know that you can share, that you want the public to know?
That's a hard one because I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still a missing persons investigation. I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing persons. I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still missing persons investigation. I don't want to impede the investigation.
Okay, let me slow this down. See if I get anything slowed down too. I actually should screen record this and run it through my software too, see if I can pull any EVPs.
In any way, it is still missing persons investigation. It is still missing persons investigation.
He's like, oh, I fucked up. So
hasn't pivoted to any type of has person's investigation.
Right there, listen.
Investigation. Has person's investigation. Has person's investigation. Has investigation. Has investigation.
Okay, I need to screen record this, so bear with me a second, guys, while I record this. There is definitely an EVP there of a child.
The public doesn't know that you...
There's a child's voice there. Okay, I'm just recording this for a second.
You can share, that you want the public to know?
That's a hard one because I don't want to impede the investigation in any way. It is still a missing persons investigation. It hasn't pivoted to any type of criminal investigation. But the kids were seen the day before. I know a lot of people didn't know that. I still see a lot of stuff online that the kids could have been missing for days. They were out of school for days, and they were seen in the Glasgow area on camera the day before this appearance in the afternoon.
Where was that?
I don't know if I can say that, but it was near the Highland Square Mall.
Was it with you?
It was with me, Malaya, and Meadow.
Does anybody know if that's true? Anybody know if he's telling the truth there?
And Lilly and Jack were there too.
And
I guess RCMP wouldn't say. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's EVPs in here. A lot of them, actually. When I'm kicking myself in a way. I should have jumped on this a year ago. But I didn't want to get involved in this case.
Are the police aware of that?
The police were aware of that since.
Do they have that video?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
I also talked to my coworker in the parking lot as well, and he verified that with investigators as well. So, verified that with investigators as well.
Look at his face.
Well, and he
like kind of a cocky attitude there. Look at that, like cocky.
verified. I also talked to my coworker in the parking lot as well, and he verified that with investigators as well.
Cocky.
Parking lot as well, and he verified that with investigators as well. So, for all the speculation, they were gone days ahead of time, or they were seen the afternoon on camera before the disappearance.
Okay.
Why do you think the police are asking for video dating back, days before that?
Well, the reason for that is they want to see the traffic of the vehicles on the roads in the area, right? Maybe vehicles that were on the roads in the area, right? Maybe vehicles that were traveling that area a lot over the last few days prior. Vehicles that were traveling that area a lot over the last few days prior to hand, or vehicles that
Okay.
weren't seen in the area, or vehicles that.
Thank you for letting me know, everybody. Oh, this is crazy. So if somebody's watching and that somebody of importance is watching, have at it.
Were seen in the area, like local people that are, you know what I mean, making frequent trips past the house, or which it's all considered evidence. I mean, the more pictures and videos is the better. Considered evidence. I mean, the more pictures and videos is the better.
They say they have hundreds of hours of video. Do you know if they've found anything on those videos?
I think it was up to 2 weeks ago. They had footage that they examined for evidence that was 8 kilometers diameter out from the house. So that was after a month. That's how long it took to get footage and review it.
See, I'm reading there that he's like, he's glad that it's taken a month. Like, he's like, oh God, phew, I've had time. It's like a sigh of relief there. Yeah. Hi, Finding. Welcome. Lilly and Jack. Welcome. Universal, welcome. Welcome. Hit the thumbs up as you're coming in the door, please. Okay, so, yeah, okay. That's what I'm getting from that sentence right there. He's getting like a sigh of relief. It's took them a month to go through the footage.
That's how long it took to get footage and review it 8 kilometers out. So
but what's on the video?
I don't know. So
but what's on the video?
I don't know. I'm only limited by.
What's the giggle there about? He's giggling there, why are you giggling? Something on you got footage somewhere?
I don't know. I'm only limited by what they tell me.
How often are they in touch with you?
Investigators now, I'd say.
Welcome, everybody.
Maybe once every 5 days. And usually I'm the one who calls or messages them.
And how has that changed over the course of?
Once every 5 days. And how long ago is this? This is January, okay.
6 weeks.
Well, from the beginning it was almost daily, tapering off to where it's only like once every 5 days now.
And how do you feel about that?
It's only like once every 5 days now.
And how do you feel about that?
Like once every 5 days now.
Okay, there's an EVP right here. Give me a second. I need to record this again. So those of you that are new, my name is Tara. I'm a psychic medium from British Columbia. And I'm just starting this case. I started a couple days ago, and I know nothing about it except for what you guys are telling me right now. And if you watch other psychics and stuff, please do not tell me anything. I do not want to know their readings, anything. Please don't tell me. I don't want to know, okay? Thank you.
And how do you feel about that?
Once every 5 days now.
And how do you feel about that?
It's good now.
Okay, I'm hearing a little child's voice here again.
And how do you feel about that?
It's.
How do you feel about that? And how do you feel about that?
It's good. It's good. It's good and bad.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let's keep going.
I mean, I like to talk to them in person about any little small details I come up with or anything I can try to bring to their attention, which may help the investigation. So I don't get to see them often, so it's always over phone or messaging, and it's hard to really convey what you want to say when you're not in person. But then I also know the eye's not on me. The investigators don't see me as part of the disappearance.
How do you know that?
Really?
Well, when you're going from daily to tapering off every 5 days, I mean, I already gave them everything on my phone. I'm the one who originally said...
Well, when they taper off, dude, and don't talk to you anymore, it's because you're a suspect, that's why. They don't want to know, they don't want you knowing anything. That's why. Them not talking to you is actually a very bad sign. You want them talking to you. I want a clean read. Exactly. I don't want to know anything. Please don't tell me.
Here, take my phone. We'll go through all my banking on my phone. I'm going to bring off every 5 days. I mean, I already gave them everything on my phone. I'm the one who originally said, here, take my phone. We'll go through all my banking information. We'll go through all my...
He's actually like ready to smile. Boy, this guy's... Wowee. He is like arrogant. I just, you know, well, I gave them everything.
Stuff on my GPS from Google.
And you were off.
We'll go through all my banking information. We'll go through all my stuff on my GPS from Google.
And you were offering all that up right from the
beginning? Yeah, I offered everything.
And why were you doing that?
To show them that,
right
yeah, I offered everything.
And why were you doing that?
To show them that I want to get the investigation moving. I know I have nothing to do with any of it. A lot of speculation is you killed the kids. We'll just come out and say it straight as it is.
What do you think when you read that?
It's a lot of nonsense, obviously. It's a lot of nonsense.
What do you think when you read that?
It's a lot of nonsense.
Okay. One sec.
Sense, obviously.
When you read that?
It looked like he's nodding his head yes, slightly. Slightly. Yeah, he's trying to distract from the truth. Exactly, Alice. There are mines like 15 minutes from the house. Hi, Joy. Oh, and he's not in jail. Okay. Is he on house arrest with a monitor? Or just... They better not be just letting this guy walk around.
It's a lot of nonsense, obviously. I know the truth. I didn't kill Lilly and Jack. Nonsense, obviously. I know the truth. It's a lot of nonsense, obviously. I know the truth. I didn't kill Lilly and Jack. And I just think a lot of people online they're seeking drama. That's the main thing. Everybody's allowed their own opinion, like I said.
They're seeking drama? No, dude. They're wanting to know where the kids are and have justice for them. Has nothing to do with drama. You're enjoying the drama. Thank you so much. He works in a mill, okay. Thank you very much. Welcome to my channel.
Said before, but it's hard on the people that were actually there and missing the children. Still haven't got to see any of my kids there and missing the children. People that were actually there and missing the children. Still haven't got to see any of my kids, including Lilly and Jack. And that's been, still haven't got to see any of my kids, including Lilly and Jack. And that's been really tough, going from a family of 7, including my other 2 kids that live in Halifax now. Going from a family of 7 in the blink of an eye, your family's ripped apart and you're left alone.
Huh. Family shows property where the kids were let. Okay, let's see the property here. Oh boy. 15 minutes, that's really close. Okay, well they need to start looking there. Hi, Darlene. Dollar, okay. Last sighting, yeah. Came back as truthful, but he's a pathological liar. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Lots of mines in the area. Oh, well that... Sorry, that's frustrating. I was like, okay, I've got it. It's a mine, but then I find out there's lots of mines, but... I've got to find a way to narrow down which mine. Which mine. Okay.
So this is the patio.
This is the patio door
that that Jack and Lilly would have.
That Jack and Lilly came out of. That Jack and Lily. This is the patio door.
This?
That Jack.
That's Grandma. That's Daniel's mom. Okay.
Jack and Lilly would have.
That Jack and Lily came out of.
See that door is hard to open.
So it's the morning. So it's the morning of May 2nd. Take me through what happened.
Okay, I was up at 6 o'clock, sat in there and had my tea, and then on Facebook, 7 o'clock, I get up, come over here.
Okay, well, I'm hearing something.
Fed my chickens. My brother.
Okay, 1 sec.
Come over. I get up. Come over here.
Right there.
I get up. Come over here. Come over.
I flat out hear an EVP right there clearly say, I can talk.
Over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here.
And this is the tin roof, okay? This is the building I'm getting where stuff happened. I'm getting like this was their punishment area. Flat out. They knew if they were in that had to go back there, they're in trouble. Hi, Joni. Yeah, you heard that. I can talk. I can talk. Yeah. Okay, so I need to go over this like with a fine-tooth comb later with my software. Clean it up, see if I can pull the voices out.
Fed my chickens.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh.
My brother, Ron, called me at 8:48 and asked me if I wanted to go to town with him. And I said no. I said, I'm staying home. I said, I'm going back to bed. Okay, I went and I laid down. Next thing you know, my dog started barking and the kids were out in the yard. Now, if you...
Okay, this story, I'm getting Candace Wells here. I'm getting, this has been rehearsed. You can tell by the firmness in her voice, the way she's talking, in my opinion. This sounds rehearsed.
You can see there's two swings where the kids play. My bedroom is right there. I heard the kids. This is where the kids' swings are. This is where they always played.
Okay, and that's where they always got in trouble too, right? Wow. That's, yeah, like, I get such bad vibes looking at this.
And so that always played. And so that always played. And so that's where
it's right here. I swear to God. Listen, you can actually hear an EVP that says "Get Daniel." You can hear it say "Get Daniel" right here.
And so that's where I heard them, and I can hear everything in that trailer. And so that's where.
Right there.
And so always played.
1 minute and 20.
Swings are. This is where they always played. And so that's where I heard them, and I can hear everything in that trailer. If two kids.
If I'm getting. Wow, that's just crazy. Recent photos, the swings were not there. You might catch the name of the mine. That's what I'm going to try and do, Mary.
Get out of a fence. And Jack and Lily are all the time yelling, especially Lily. Come on, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Let's go, Jackie. Let's go, Jackie. It's all I hear out here. When the kids get out of the fence and come out.
Boy, she sounds like that's a problem.
Through here. It's all I hear out here.
Really? Is that like an inconvenience for you or something? In my opinion. Seems like that's a bit of an inconvenience. The joy of hearing your grandkids play should be something you enjoy hearing.
When the kids get out of the fence and come out through here, I would have heard them yelling, come on, Jackie, let's go, Jackie, let's go. I didn't hear anything. The next thing I heard is I heard Daniel yelling. He was yelling for, I heard Daniel yelling. He was yelling for Jack and Lily. I didn't get up because I thought he was yelling for Jack and Lily in the house. So the next thing you know, I was Lily in the house. So the next thing you know, I was.
Wow, I have to run this.
Come out of the trailer after I heard Daniel, about, I'd say, 10 minutes after I heard him, I come out of the trailer. I opened up the door, was standing here, heard him, I come out of the trailer. I opened up the door, was standing here, Malaya was standing.
Well, it's step-grandkids. Step-grandkids, right?
Right here, with Meadow on her hip. And I come out, and I said, what's up? She said, Jack and Lily are missing. I said, how long? She said, about 20 minutes. I closed the door, got my boots on, came out here, ran up in the woods.
Just right up here.
The kids came out here, ran up in the woods.
Just right up here.
My boots on, came out here, ran up in the woods.
Just right up here.
Boots on, came out here, ran up in the woods.
Just right. These kids were rotten, I just heard. I don't think it's an EVP. I think somebody said that. That's very, very clear. Somebody just said those kids were rotten, or these kids were rotten.
Right up here. Got my boots on, came out here, ran up in the woods.
Just right up here.
Got my boots on, came out here, ran up in the woods.
Just right up here.
The kids have a little fort that they made out of sticks and fir branches, and that's where they go. You can see them and hear them. We went for fir branches, and that's where they go. You can see them and hear them. We went for fir branches, and that's where they go. You can see them and hear them. We went for walks in the woods. I had to practically carry Jack through the woods because there was no way that he was walking through all that tree falls and bushes.
Oh, please. I don't believe that. I grew up in the woods in British Columbia, and we loved walking through the woods. It was our playground. Kids love going through the woods.
I did this whole area. There's an old road up back. When I got up to the top of the hill, I met Daniel. And I said to him, I said, did you find them? He said, no. He said, you coming with me? I said, no. I said, I'm going to search this area. He said, no. He said, you coming with me? I said, no. I said, I'm going to search this area. He said, no. He said, you coming with me? I said, no. I said, I'm going to search this area. Because when she told me the kids were missing, you automatically think they went into the woods. That was my first instinct.
Okay, there's people talking behind them as she's talking, but I am hearing stuff as well. I'm in a treat. I'm in for a treat. I imagine I am. Holy Dinah.
So I went up and I did this. That was my first instinct. So I went up and I did this whole area, this whole wooded area, right up to the top of the dirt road, came back down here,
large pile
and came back down the side of the road, came back down here, and came back up the same spot. I went back into the house. By the time the cops were here, I don't know exactly what time, I didn't take my phone. The cops were here. There was a bench sitting here, or a sawhorse, it's over there, was sitting here. I was sitting on it and bawling my eyes out.
Are those sheets of tin, or one looks like a door, drywall, wood? I'm getting tin roof, tin, building with tin, so I think it's that shed in the back there.
I was crying because I blame myself for not getting up that morning to see the kids, because if I would have got up, this wouldn't have never happened. Okay? That's why I was crying.
We've heard a lot about the patio door.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go see that.
Sure.
So this is the patio door.
This is the patio door.
That
So I'm getting plastic tub with a wood. Just keep an eye out for, like, when is this from? This is from 6 months ago. Okay.
Jack and Lilly would have.
That Jack and Lilly came out of.
Okay. It's a heavy door.
And so tell us why we've heard about the patio door.
Because everybody's saying on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok that the patio door makes a noise, and why they didn't hear the door open. The bedroom is back there. Okay.
That far window.
The last window is the bedroom.
And so they would have come out this door.
They would have come out this door
that morning.
Yes.
And then they went and played on the swing set.
Yes.
What about the other
and
door that just showed?
And so they would have come out this door.
They would have come out this door.
Morning.
What about the back door that just showed? That one. It's right at the bedroom. Why have they not talked about that door? I'm trying to read it. Give me a second. Huh. Yeah. It's bad. He's done bad things to these kids. The mom needs to start talking. She knows. She needs to talk.
And so they would have come out this door.
They would have come out this door
that morning.
Yes.
And then they went and played on the swing set.
Yes.
And that's when you heard them.
That's when I heard them. Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up.
Swing set.
Yes.
And that's when you heard them.
That's when I heard them. Right here in this area.
And that's when you heard them?
That's when I heard them. Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids. You need level ground for a pool.
He said it was. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out for a pile of gravel. Is there gravel here somewhere?
That's what I was doing. I was leveling out the ground to set up a pool.
And this is the Thursday?
This is Thursday.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything, right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot...
This is where I was raking that night. That's where the boot print was found. In the mud where I was raking.
I thought there was two boot prints.
There was supposed to be a footprint found away up on the pipeline.
Right.
Malaya sent me the picture of it. That's all I know. There was a footprint found.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the footprint was here. The only one that they can confirm that was Lilly and Jack's was right here.
So it was child size.
Yes, a man.
There's photos of them with black eyes. What is, wow.
And one of the investigators came in here and was measuring it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to lie. The reason why I wanted you guys to come here and do the interview here is to show you exactly where everything took place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And to show people that this is what happened. All the stuff that people, all the rumors and accusations about us murdering the kids and burying them on the property, this place has been searched thoroughly. The well has been checked, the septic tank.
Yeah, it's because they're not there. I'm getting angry. I can't help it. I'm getting angry. Sorry. Don't set a pool on May 1st in Nova Scotia. Exactly. It was 5 to 12 degrees. There you go, finding. Exactly. Exactly.
All the barns were searched. My RV was searched 3 times.
Okay. Why is
the
there a
trailer
problem
was
with that?
searched. This whole place was searched. If they want to come back and search again, they're more than welcome.
You've talked about drones flying over your property. You've
Yes.
talked about cars driving down the road and
Yes.
slowing down. What's that been like?
I'm scared to go out sometimes in my own property. I mostly stay around back here. And if I do go out front for anything, I usually have my head down because...
Exactly. RCMP won't tell anybody anything. Of course not. They are very, very good at what they do. I know a lot of people out there have bashed them and said nasty things about them, but they're very, very good at what they do. You do not criticize law enforcement.
I don't want people to see who I am. That is me myself. It's not because I'm hiding from anybody. I don't like to be on camera. I don't like my picture taken.
You got to remember they're always 10 steps ahead. If they're quiet for a reason.
I'm just a quiet person that just wants to be left alone, and I mind my own business. I'm just a hermit.
Do you feel as if the finger has been pointed towards you? And
okay, so this is what I was seeing as a location scenario originally. I talked about, I think it was yesterday. I said I'm seeing lines like a road or a trail with a ditch and then forest. So exactly like this, okay? But last night I heard mine, okay? And I hope to God hope this guy's in jail. Or goes to jail. He's on house arrest, I hope.
Daniel,
Yes, I do. Because I live on the property. Come on.
Do you think your son had anything to do with the disappearance of Jack and Lilly?
No, I don't believe Daniel had anything to do with the disappearance of Jack and Lilly. Our heart don't lie, and my heart is telling me that my kid did not have nothing to do with this, and I had nothing to do with this. You know, if something bad happens, you get, like, your heart drops. Mine hasn't dropped. Deep down in my heart, I do believe Jack and Lilly are alive. It's not because of what people are saying. It's my heart tells me that they are alive.
Wow, lady. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else I want to go over to? Search resumes. I don't know if we've seen this one already or not. Searchers look really hard. Well, yeah, of course. Okay, and this is the other grandmother. Okay, let's watch the other grandmother. Hi, Deanna, welcome. Large road, and it's similar road. Thank you. Large, Lairg road, and is that by their house? Is that close to their home? Okay, thank you. Has a video of the road. Okay, thank you, Daphne. She's not a psychic, right? I don't want to. Daphne case files. Is anybody know? Is the road right by their house? Lairg. Okay, I'll do some readings. It's not. Okay. I'll do some readings. I was hoping I was bang on. I was like, okay, I'm getting a mine. I was hoping I was bang on, but now there's multiple mines. Okay. All right, let's watch the other grandmother here. So this is the biological grandma here. What a difference. Night and day already. I can see the difference. It's about 5-10 minutes. Okay, that's not bad then. He has 3 indicted. Okay, thank you, Joe Hunter. I appreciate that. Okay, so this
My
is
heart tells me these babies are gone. My heart tells me that.
What a difference between the two. Holy crap, I've watched three words from this lady. Night and day between them already. Wow.
I am the grandmother of Lilly and Jack. I am the grandmother on the biological father's side. My son is Cody Sullivan. He's not.
Cody Sullivan. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got that already. Daphne's on a second. Okay, cool. All right, thank you very much. They checked the mines with a drone. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that.
Not in jail. He's never been out west. He does not have a criminal record. He's and right now he's living with me. He has been for 9 months.
How did you find out that Lilly and Jack were missing?
The mom of my grandson called me. We were in town. She asked if I heard the news.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She sent me the article that was on Facebook showing the kids.
Okay, she watches YouTube, right? She watches?
It's missing. I couldn't call Malay yet, so I waited till we got home. And I called Well, I didn't call her, I texted her. And she told me that, yes, that the kids were missing, that...
Okay, good. Okay. Someone tell her to contact me, okay?
They've been missing since this morning. I was in a state of panic, shock. But in the back of my mind, I kept saying, well, they'll find them. I mean, I'm assuming that they'd find them. So I told her, well, we'll head out first thing in the morning and help with the search. It was around 3.
Bingo, right there. Did the other grandma, oh, she did search, but she searched just in the initial area, right? It's just such a difference between the two already. I'm seeing a huge difference in demeanor, attitude, presence. You can tell right away.
Between 3 and 3:30 in the morning, a couple of cop cars pull into the driveway. The lights wake me up. That I'm a fairly light sleeper, so I see the cars pull in, so I knew what it was. So they come inside. They only stood in the kitchen. They wanted me to wake Cody up, and they wanted to know when was the last.
Well, she, if you guys talk to her and stuff, let her know she's totally safe in my channel. Yeah. Totally safe. You know what I mean? Darren Geddes, Kent Daniel, all stalking Malaya. Okay, thank you.
Time he had seen the kids, and that they were just making sure that the kids weren't here. And then they left. So we showed up Saturday morning, me and my sister, and we met up with my daughter, and we started, well, I asked Malaya, I said, Malaya, I said, you...
And there's a, Cindy, okay, Malaya's mom, okay, thank you so much, okay.
You know your kids, nobody knows their kids like their mom. Where do your kids normally go to play out in the yard? What direction do they usually like to explore? And she said, well, they always play up in the little woods right on the side. I said, well, okay. I said, we'll start from that point and we'll work our way out. We had spoken to a search and rescue, and we weren't allowed on the other side because that's where they were searching at the time. So we just started combing through the woods up through there. We were gone for a couple of hours. I'm yelling for Lily and Jack. We always call Jack Jackie Boy. And yeah, that went on for...
Wow. Okay, because my very first session I ever did on the kids, it was, I'm a clairaudient, so I hear spirit. I did a session like a year ago. It's on my channel under my members session. I got the name Danny Boy. Danny Boy, clear as a bell. And she just reminded me of that. Danny Boy. Wow. Okay. Thank you very much for joining, Deanna. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so Danny Boy. Huh. And she just said they called him Jackie Boy.
A few hours, but those woods, I started to feel that I can't see them being in the woods. There's trees everywhere. You literally have to climb over trees, climb under bushes. It is really thick. We come back out and I went in to see Malaya again. I assumed she was in shock. She was very non-emotional, very just flat, monotone. But Malaya's very soft-spoken anyway. That she's not usually excitable.
We got 94. Let me know when we hit 100 and I will dish out the free memberships, okay? Thank you, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up. If we hit 100 watching, I've got, I think, 10 free memberships to hand out, and I will do that for everybody.
I thought that's made her a really great mom. She was an excellent mom. She never raised her kid or her voice at the kids. That it was always, now Lily, what did mommy say? And I used to think, now if anybody's meant to be a mom, it was her.
Oh, that's so nice of her to say that.
A part of me still feels that.
Why only a part of you still feels that? What do you mean?
After seeing the place, seeing the condition of the home, it was like the total opposite of what I knew of Malaya.
Okay, so there's the tin roof building that's the tin roof building I was talking about, obviously. Oh, God. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very straightforward. I get such a bad feeling. I don't want to hear anybody's readings or anything, okay? I don't want to know nothing. Please don't tell me, please don't. If you're a psychic and you're on here, I do not want to know your readings, please. And please don't tell me anybody else's readings. I don't want to know. I don't even want to see it. It will confuse me, okay?
Always clean, very clean about herself, about the kids, about her home. This home looked more like a camp. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if it's from all the people that would...
Okay, is this his place? Like, have they been together a long time? Anybody know if they've been together for a while? And this is his place, right? Okay, so how many people do we have in the chat? It's not showing me for some reason. Let me scroll up and see. I've got my screen all small. How many people are here? 3 years, okay, and it is his place. Okay. Daniels, okay, well that makes sense then. Okay, because if she's saying that Malia is keeps a nice plate, you know, well, this certainly wasn't. But drug activity does that, right? People are totally different people when they're addicted to substances. And I flat out get that 1000% with this. I'm getting meth and possible heroin use. In my opinion, according to my readings, all that stuff. I'm getting drug use that goes up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm seeing that meth to go up, heroin to come down, up, down, okay? All right. Hi, TJ's mom. Welcome. If we hit 100 people, I will hand out the free memberships, okay? Okay, court, March 2nd, okay. Thank you for letting me know. It's his mother's property, okay. All right. Okay, thanks for letting me know. That's okay.
There, because I didn't show up till the day after, but it was very unkempt. I was pretty surprised.
I love you.
Lily is
okay, she just had a baby girl too. What the hell?
She was my little dream girl, that's the first granddaughter. And I loved that she had the brown hair and she had a space between her teeth, which I had when I was a kid. So yeah, she was our little princess. Jack was such a sober, serious little baby that he didn't.
Oh, that's so cute. I love how she said that. Jack was such a sober, serious little baby. Aww. I feel bad for you. I'm so sorry. My heart breaks for you. I'm so sorry. There will be justice for the kids. There will be. I'm so sorry.
Didn't like to smile. You could tickle him, and he would look at you ever so serious, like he was really studying you.
And so how long were your son and Malaya together?
3.5 years, I think it was, yeah. I thought they were the picture-perfect family. That he didn't like to smile.
Okay, so she says something here about his characteristic that I find interesting, where Jack would stare at you and like look so seriously at you. Well, that's what children do when they're being abused. They are in defensive, protected mode. It doesn't matter how young they are.
Could tickle him, and he would look at you ever so serious, like he was really studying you.
Yeah, he probably was studying the people around him. If he's being hurt, yes, he will be doing that. You know? Oh, so sad.
And so how long were your son and Malaya together?
3.5 years, I think it was, yeah. I thought they were the picture-perfect family. Then Malaya started to tell me that they were having problems and she wasn't happy. She told me that she wasn't happy and she thinks she's going to leave. And I told her that we supported whatever she decides, that one good parent is way better than two broken ones.
And then how did that change your relationship with Lilly and Jack?
I thought it was going to change, but it didn't.
Okay, and one other question. The biological father, has he come and talked? Has he come forward and spoken? Like, is there interviews with him? What's his name? Cody? Has he spoken?
Yeah, it didn't change. Malaya, she was a sweetheart. Anytime we wanted to see the kids, she'd come by for a visit. She'd bring them by all the time. It was actually really, really good.
So when was the last time you saw the children?
1.5 years, almost, really. It's about 1 year and 9 months.
Oh, wow. So she hadn't seen them for a long time before they disappeared. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Deb. Thank you so much, Deanna. I'm so sorry.
How did you deal with that?
Really, to be honest, maybe I didn't deal good enough with it. I looked at the fact that when her and my son separated, my son walked away. He chose to walk away, that she wanted sole custody of the kids. So she petitioned the courts for sole custody, and when she did that, he said
okay,
he was done.
Okay. Thank you for that. He stepped up, yeah. Okay. He hasn't said anything. Good for him. Good for him, staying quiet. He should stay quiet. I'm not getting he's involved, though, so I'm not getting him at all. I'm getting Danny Boy over and over.
Done.
Were you ever formally questioned?
Yes.
So then it's about a month after Lilly and Jack are last seen that they come and formally question you.
So it's about 3 weeks. They question Cody for 1.5 hours in the vehicle, and then they question me for 2 hours in the vehicle.
How did that feel to you?
I didn't mind. I mean, to me, I expected I'm the grandmother. So it wasn't a surprise to me. I'm assuming the sooner they do all that, I wish they would have done it sooner, that the sooner they can move on. So I didn't have a problem. My son was a little upset about it. He said they made him feel like he did something wrong, and he said he hadn't seen the kids in 3 years. So he was a little upset about it, that he said that they really come at him hard. They wanted to know what her favorite color was, and he said, they were babies when I seen them last. He said, she was just learning what she wanted to figure out to eat.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry you're going through this.
I don't know what her color is. So yeah, he was pretty upset.
Have they ever talked to him again since then?
A couple of days ago, they had contact and they...
Patriot Girl, thank you very, very much for joining. Thank you so much. Hi, Ina. Welcome. Hi, Linda. Welcome. New people coming in, please make sure you to subscribe and welcome.
I told him that they weren't looking his way anymore, that everything was fine.
And have they ever given you any information?
No, it's always the same thing.
Which is what?
They've got everybody on it. They are looking at all avenues. They can't divulge any information that could compromise their investigation. It's the exact same words.
Why are you so sure they're not in the woods?
I have children. I have grandchildren.
In the very beginning, I was getting woods. Woods. Road, ditch, woods. And a large gravel pile. But as of last night, I'm getting my new thing, what I'm getting.
Children. And I see what kids are like through the woods. There's no reason for any child to wander deep into the woods. There's just not. I think somebody hurt these kids. I think somebody hurt them.
You don't sound very hopeful.
No. Our last day searching on Monday and seeing the woods and seeing the searchers and everybody everywhere. There's no way those kids are in the woods. There is nothing more pure and innocent than a 6 and a 4-year-old. And they deserve so much better than what they got.
Wow. Wow. Wanda, thank you, honey. I just got your order. Thank you very much. I love you too. You're very, very welcome. You know, all of you know that, those of you that know me, you've been around, that I said I wasn't going to do this case. And, well, a couple days ago, I changed my mind and I was like, okay, let's do it. Yeah, I think she would too. She's, first impressions seem she's very normal, level-headed. I feel very bad for them. Jeez. Okay. Well, I think I might wrap it up at this. So yeah, please just keep in mind, I don't want to know anything. Please don't tell me anything unless I ask. Okay, so keep an eye on my community page. I'll ask questions. As I'm reading something, I'll be like, okay, like I did it the other day. I said, is there mines? I was picking up mines. That type of thing, okay? So I'll pose questions as I'm just trying to figure things out. Right now, I think my number one thing I need to do is try and figure out which frickin' mine. I was excited. I thought I had it. I was like, okay, I'm picking up a mine, but now that I find out there's multiple mines there, so I have to try and narrow it down farther. So, but I did get that we did hear Daniel say the word mercy as well. So that's could be very well be a fraudulent slip there. So if there's a mine beside the Mercy River, somebody needs to go look, please. And yeah, so I love you all. Thank you for being here. I need to make some dinner too. So yeah, if you're new, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up for me on your way out the door. And we'll see. I might jump on later. I might not. Otherwise, oh no, I can't. I got orders to fill. I got orders to pack. So yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Have a good night.